Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Primordia. Okay, Crispin, what's next on the agenda?
There's gotta be a key for the courthouse door somewhere, boss.
I know, which we cannot find one whatsoever. Leopold, let me look at your stuff one more time. The water chip, the plug board, battery, the...
That there's an old Nova robotic subsystem coil.
Not interested.
Battery, small motor, a finger.
That servo unit,
It just needs a little...
I don't think... Hey, look, boss, it's a glass finger. If we got 5 of them, I could have a hand. What would you do with a glass hand? What wouldn't I do?
You want it? You're gonna need to bring me a glass thumb.
Oh, go wipe yourself.
So that didn't work. Abacus, tape measure. Indeed. Distortion, that was the one where we got a Stern talking to. Still haven't...
I'd have to buy something.
Well, I would like to buy something.
No sense trying to talk with him.
Bottles, menu...
It's a price list.
Well, can we buy something from him?
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Something's going on here
They belong to the bar.
that we just can't deal with yet. We got the sad robots. Got the computer terminal. I don't know, guys.
I don't want that sludge in my joints.
I'm not exactly sure what our next move should be.
Hey, I wonder whether that Clarity robot might have a key to the courthouse.
Clarity. Okay, where's Clarity? Oh, that's, which one was Clarity? Robots. Hold on. Let me put it in here. Clarity. Charity and Clarity Arbiter built. These twin robots were built to serve as law clerks to Arbiter, the former chief judge of Metropole. Neither has been seen in a long time. It is thought that Clarity engaged in some manner of crime and for that reason is in hiding in the underworks. Ah, alright. Well then, maybe that's that other robot, the one that looked kind of dangerous across that bridge. Let's see if Primer may know something. Oh.
Do you know anything about that locked bridge past the cars?
What I know is a vault locked tight with a key, which only a fool would open for free.
Fine. What do you want?
Was that a fool or peddler is he, who opens his locks for merely a fee?
I repeat, what do you want?
Nothing more than to sit here and see if you poor interlopers are smarter than me.
Boss, can we use the plasma torch on him? No.
Aw.
There's a dangerous-looking robot just past here. Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be further primed.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
So, there's a key.
Maybe if we were back at the Unique, I'd take it, but it's too big to waste time with here. We should look around and see if there's a way to lower that drawbridge, boss.
Indeed. Got the nasty looking robot right here. Is there anything... We've got the pipe.
Better just to leave it alone.
But if Clarity's here in the underworks somewhere, we need to try and find...
Better just to leave it alone.
There's a pillar.
They seem to be foundation supports for the city above. Those are all that's supporting the city?
Ew. Maybe... Because we have the drawbridge. There's a keypad right there.
Boss, I'm not in the business of flying over to spooky islands just to investigate things that you're curious about. But it might be a killer robot with a grudge against witty sidekicks? I was going to say helpful.
So, no need to go with that.
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Lantern, plasma torch, laws, crowbar, record, fan belt.
I can't possibly reach that.
Maybe Crispin can.
Crispin, can you try typing something into that keypad? If by typing you mean ramming my face, then yes, boss, I suppose I can.
Oh. That's a 3-digit. And that... We don't know what the number could possibly be. Let me check my data pouch here. We have the Rex lawsuit. That ain't gonna work. Coordinates, list, sensor plans, giant robot, H2O chip,
Information regarding the junk dealer.
glass finger, prime numbers. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Very funny, boss.
Oh, data pouch and reader. Sorry. Thought that might work. Fan belt. So we need to figure out what the combination to that crane is. Is that right, Crispin?
Someone around here's gotta know something about how to get that bridge to go down, boss.
Someone. Against my better judgment, let's talk to Dr. Seuss again.
I have nothing to say to him.
Fair enough.
There's no way I can reach that.
Alright, back to the surface then. I guess we'll talk to all the denizens we know that actually can speak. Leo?
Goodbye.
Okay, you got nothing to say. Floaters have nothing to say. You're just giving static.
I don't have anything to say to him right now. Hi, Rex.
Nothing going over here. Maybe the sad robot might have something to say?
You again? What do you want?
Ooh, there's a locked bridge in the underworks.
Down in the underworks, I came across a drawbridge that someone locked up so it can't be used. Do you know how to fix it?
Well, Metromine closed off the underworks for public safety, so I don't do repairs there anymore.
But what?
That sounds like a prank pulled by a bolt brain calling himself Primer. He used to hack locks in Metropole and change the passcodes around to leave his signature.
How did you fix the locks?
Metromine cracked his codes and reset them. Processing power like hers, there's nothing she can't do.
You know, boss, I've got a feeling that Metro Mind isn't gonna help us on this one. No, but we're not exactly new to cracking codes either. Seems like we just gotta figure out what Primer's real name is, and then we'll be able to lower that drawbridge.
Primer's real name, huh? I'm gonna check on the sad robot again. I feel bad. I want to turn that digital frown upside down.
I am waiting.
Poor guy. Still don't have anything that'll help him out. Wish we could help fix that bus. Past the vacuum cleaner and the minion from Despicable Me. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything that looked like the robots from Black Hole yet. So maybe we can question Primer and try and figure out what his real name is. And do more math. I love doing math.
Nothing to say to him.
Primer. Well, he gave us... We have codes. Prime, yeah.
A string of numbers from Primer.
Oh, boy. Well, let's see if there's...
That's never going to work.
I would like to use the plasma torch on him.
Nothing.
Just to be blunt. I think that would work out very well. Can we try that?
I'm not going to threaten him.
You are a buzzkill, Horatio.
I doubt that will have any effect.
Still don't know what to use the record on. Submersibles.
They're much too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one? You know, boss, given that all of 187's other brothers have numerical indicators, the same thing has to be true of Primer. We just need to figure out what his number is, and presto, down comes the drawbridge.
Okay, I see. Let's go to... Where was he? 180th.
Information regarding 187th Legion build.
There was 200. Only 187, 113... And Primer came off 50 spots before 187. 137. Cool. Well, that was pretty easy, actually. I'm glad that information was there. Okay, Crispin. 137. 137.
Here we go again.
I know, Puddin'. It's okay. Stiff upper lip. 137. Nice. Lower the drawbridge.
Let's go.
And here's an exit, so we're going into a new area.
Are these heads? Did you hear something? Boss, do you see those things? I've got a bad feeling about this, boss. Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
Okay, what just happened?
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Law clerk to Arbiter, judge of Metropole. This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
Hi, Clarity. You're a headhunter for robot zombies. Sick.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar. Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm Horatio No-Build, version 5. And I'm Crispin Horatio Build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Machina ex machina.
What were those things?
They are shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
But those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
You are a law clerk, aren't you?
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who administers Metropol's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint, but he has been without me for a long time.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Well,
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
in what way there, Crispin?
Did you say Arbiter man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments?
Yes. To play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role? Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible that the man you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropole is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
She is all about the ones and zeros.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers,
Talks like this.
That's Scrapper.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the
Or
core.
Scraper.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you describe. His name is Scraper Sternweiler built, and he is the servant of Metromind Manbuilt, a member of the council that governs this city. I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the Council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see Arbiter.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement. So perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home.
This is true.
Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you understand?
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter.
That's what we're trying to do.
Ask him if I can return. Tell him.
Give me a key.
Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Huzzah.
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind, but I am glad it was you that I saved. I wish you justice.
Interesting. So we got the crane.
It's a shell skull.
She steals shell skulls by the sludge shore?
Bravo, Crispin.
I don't think Clarity would approve of our taking one of her skulls.
Well, there's a hook.
I don't think
Boss, did that skull just wink at me?
No.
You weren't even watching.
Okay.
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts.
So she must have been the one hanging up or hanging out on top of the crane, like getting that aerial advantage.
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts.
Can't. Okay, so the crane is pretty much not used. Just going to let Metromind attack and rob me.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt.
No,
There are many dangers in this city.
we've left on good terms. I don't want to ruin that. Yep, she is no longer up on top of the crane. Come on, Crispin. We gotta go to court. Unless Metromind decides to interfere with us as we are on our way. So far, so good. Cool. Looks like we can indeed go and see the Arbiter. What do we get? Keycard.
It's an encoded keycard.
Open Sesame. Gone courting. I see what you did there, game.
Ram and Rom. What is that thing?
I think it's Arbiter.
Or it was Arbiter.
Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nullbuilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Processing.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man. How can I make them...
This thing's running on Windows 3.1.
How can I... Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Boss? It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system.
Great. So their Arbiter is out of commission at the moment.
It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it. So the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken shell.
Oh, we can actually walk up to Arbiter.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
At least we could get an awesome explosion. Okay, guys. Well, we have the reporter and Arbiter here, and it looks like our link to our best chance of getting all of this fixed is without a memory.
The great and powerful Arbiter really isn't much to look at, is he, boss? Just a big box, really.
An empty box at that.
So I will go ahead and end the episode here, and we will decide what we're going to do next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.